Hello everyone, it's Nootan and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to talk with you. See, if you really want to learn how to speak in English, you need to first of all be so much serious about this. Because when you are so much serious, when you are so much into something, then you are definitely going to reach that goal. Okay. So if I am talking about learning English or spoken English, then you need to do your speaking practicing. The more you speak in English, the more you try to speak in English, the better result you will get after that. Okay. So first of all, you need to give something like put efforts into it. You need to do your speaking practicing on every single day. You need to make some time for yourself. Okay, like 5 minutes you have to give at least 5 minutes for yourself to do your speaking practicing, and in those 5 minutes you have to talk only in English. Okay, not jumping into your mother tongue that time. Okay, you have to that time so much serious, so much um, focused while doing so, and talk whatever is occurring in your mind, whatever you did throughout the day, whatever has happened with you. Maybe you are trying to talk about your surroundings. Okay, you can choose anything while talking or while doing your speaking practicing for those 5 minutes. But that time you don't need to fear about your mistakes. Make mistakes so freely, so wholeheartedly. Make mistakes, it's completely okay. The thing that does matter here, which is you have to make yourself talk in English, because English sometimes seems to be assumed like a fear, like a bugbear, and we most of the time start having fear when we listen English, talking with talking somebody. If somebody is talking in English, we sometimes start feeling like hesitation or the fear, or sometimes we feel like, okay, the other person is talking so good in English, his English is so good, because I'm so in English and I don't have that guts, that courage to talk or respond something in English. So this kind of feelings start that time happening. Okay, so it has happened with me many a times, and it happened with me earlier a lot of time. So I understand this kind of feelings so wholeheartedly here, and I understand this kind of feeling and what that kind of things happen that time. Okay, when you heard somebody talking in English, asking something in English, and you are not being able to maybe respond and maybe react in English, and you feel like I don't have that courage. So that's why I'm talking to you, and I'm putting my thoughts in front of you through to this video. The thing is, it's not really matters. Okay, we are those people. Okay, we are. I think we have made this English, speaking persons so big, so huge personality. Okay, we have that assumption in our mind that if somebody is talking in English, good, talking in English so good, so we have given them a name, a good personality, a well educated person. So we most of the time try to associate speaking English person with the intelligence. Okay, so this should not be happening. I think I many times I make mistakes, so it doesn't matter to me. I don't care about those things like making mistakes and all. The thing is, I'm really sure, I'm really confident right now talking with you and putting my thoughts, my way of thinking, my ideas to you. The thing is, if you really want to learn how to speak in English, then you need to do something, and doing something is all about putting efforts, making efforts here. Okay, and the efforts is all about making some time for yourself to do your speaking practicing. If you have earlier, maybe, or right now you have a person to whom you can talk with in English, then that's really great here, because that time you can talk with the other person in English, and you can do your speaking practicing with the other person, and you can also get that feedback with the other person, that how's your English going and your speaking practicing and all, and the way of your speaking. You can get your feedback from them, okay. But if you are not having any person to whom you can talk with in English, then I will just right now recommend you just do your speaking practicing and start it right away. Just make at least 5 minutes for yourself, okay, on a daily basis. You have to do this and talk in English, and that time you have to talk in English. Just do not jump into your mother tongue. Maybe you are making mistakes, maybe you are taking pauses, maybe you feel like freeze that time. It's completely okay. This doesn't matter at all, okay. The main thing is that you are trying to put efforts there. You are trying to make yourself speak in English. And when you do this, I would say just get yourself recorded when you are doing your speaking practicing, and at least for 5 minutes you have to do on every single day, and on a stretch for a month you have to do this, okay. When you do this for a month, you will get, I think, a drastic change and improvement within your whole personality. And you will find that yes, I'm so sure, so confident to talk with the other person in English, because that time I'm being able to put my thoughts, to make myself talk in English, and that things really matters here, okay. So you have to decide this. You really want to feel like so much low and so much underconfident when other person is talking in English in front of you, or you feel like I don't have the any kind of reaction or any kind of sentences in my mind to respond him in English. So you don't want this kind of things happen with you, okay. You don't want this kind of situations lie in front of you. So here I want to say, if you really don't want those negative situations in front of you, then I will just tell you here, then you need to take a decision of your own by yourself right here right now, that yes, I'm to just do my speaking practicing. Anyhow, I have to make time for myself. Maybe you are feeling like you don't have spare time for yourself. Maybe you feel like there are a lot of guests have arrived at my place. How would I do my speaking practicing? I feel like shy, I feel like so much underconfident, and I don't feel like that much comfortable by doing speaking practicing, such speaking practicing which you do with yourself, okay. So these are like making excuses here. You have to decide that you really want to do this, then you need to do your speaking practicing anyhow. You need to do at least 5 minutes doing, you have to do just your speaking practicing, and 5 minutes are sufficient, okay. So this really going to be so much fun, first of all, because when you start speaking in English again and again, you will start feeling like I have to talk more, I have to talk more. You feel like this because it has happened with me many a times, and it makes you feel like more confident, that you start feeling like I'm so much sure, I have that confidence within myself and I can talk in English. Maybe you feel like somewhere a single thought of negativity in your mind, negativity like fear, negativity of getting hesitating. These are like, an initiative of your speaking practicing, of your responding something to other person in English. These are like initiative. When you start speaking in English, it will automatically going to disappear, okay. So you have to take a decision of your own, that I have to choose to talk in English, to start a conversation in English, and gradually you will start feeling like confident. So this is all depends on you, and you have to make your own mindset that yes, I have to do this, okay. So this going to be so much fun, and this is all I wanted to say. Thank you so much.